Hi, I'm Lewis Hamilton, Vodafone McLaren Mercedes driver. I'm here at the MTC today, the McLaren Technology Center, to give you a bit of an insight to what Lenovo does with us as a great partner to help us win the races throughout the year. Hopefully this gives you an understanding of just how we work together.
The implementation in racing has gone extremely well. It's certainly surpassed all of our expectations. Working with Lenovo as a partner in this has been truly phenomenal. And I'm pleased to say, when it mattered, it all came together very well. We set ourselves some targets, and all of the indications are that we're exceeding those targets. Direct from the 150 users who are actually involved, we're seeing productivity probably upwards of 20%, which is adding direct benefit to the design of that car. We never stop designing the car, and therefore trying to plan and implement a rollout of this sort of nature has to be tuned into trying to minimise the disruption at the desktop. From a group perspective, the agenda of Green IT is clearly upon us. I'm always looking for opportunities basically to save energy in my server estate and within the PC user base. I'm pleased to say Lenovo is already adding a commercial benefit to that equation.
Lenovo were very helpful in addressing our questions regarding this rollout. They came on site, discussed what would be made available to us. In addition to that, they were very good at lending us loan equipment, which gave us plenty of time to do benchmarking, accurately compare our processes before making a decision. Lenovo were also very important in working with our CAD software vendor to ensure that the machines which we were going to use were certified by that vendor to ensure we had no problems in the future. Primarily, the workhorse was the S20 ThinkStation, 8 GB of RAM, very fast processor, and this was deployed through the whole design office and various other parts of the company, such as the inspection departments and manufacturing departments. ThinkVision products have been rolled out across McLaren Racing. We predominantly use 24-inch high-specification LED backlit X-series monitors, which allows the designers the best screen possible for their CAD work. In addition to that, we have a number of 22-inch LED backlit monitors, which are being used by our system engineers and vehicle dynamics. Also in the design office, we used T400 ThinkPads of a very high spec, which is also used by our systems engineering team and a vehicle dynamics team. The actual benefits in the design office, for example, the updating of complex drawings as used on the gearbox and the chassis are now 75% faster. We have composite ply books, also known as laminating manuals. Typically, these are about 80 pages long. The results we have seen of reducing the time to produce these books from 11 minutes to 3 minutes. Our vehicles dynamics team carry out a lot of simulations. In this area alone, we have seen a 30% increase in performance for their simulations. New technology we're looking at introducing at trackside this year are the X200 tablets. This will allow us to minimise the amount of hardware we're actually taking to the track by combining the flexibility of a touchscreen in the laptop and not having to take additional monitors. Another area to take into consideration is the reduced power from the ThinkStation equipment. We believe in the second year this will equate to a £50,000 energy saving.
My role is to supervise, direct 180 engineers altogether, from aerodynamics through vehicle design and right to the race track, where we have the race engineers who get the best out of the car in the races. Every one of those engineers now has a Lenovo ThinkPad or ThinkStation. They use these in their daily work in order to either analyse the car or design on CAD. But then many of our fixed installations use Lenovo computers, such as the pit wall here, which is equipped with Lenovo computers for displaying a great deal of information live during the race. We have other fixed installations around the garage for analysis, for setup of the car, for processing of a great deal of data to predict where we are in a race real time, or to look at scenarios in advance. So the Mission Control Centre is used to supplement the team we have at the track. We have many specialist engineers working on different aspects of the car, rather than bring them all to the racetrack, which would be a very expensive activity and also very time consuming with time out of the office. We use the Mission Control to allow them to support their specialist area remotely. Since Lenovo became a partner to Vodafone McLaren Mercedes, we've seen a huge increase in the level of computing power available to each engineer. That means they're able to do more work. Many of them can do it portably, so they can take it home, work in the evening, a weekend, or when away at a race event. And that allows them to do a better job, to do it more efficiently, to apply their ideas more quickly. And in the end, that all turns into lap time, which is what we need.
So Lenovo worked very closely with Vodafone McLaren Mercedes on exactly how they wanted to deploy our technologies across their infrastructure. So we looked at exactly what solutions and how we could integrate that with a minimum of disruption, not taking any time away from the design of their Formula One racing car. So we worked and we managed to deploy the number of workstations that we have, the ThinkStation S20s and D20s, within 10 working days. We've also used our ThinkPad W500 series, which is used in the pit lane and pit wall areas, which gives each of the end users the ability to maximise on performance and offers reliability, robustness and speed of execution. Lenovo hasn't differentiated the products or the technologies in any way. They still have the same reliability, robustness and performance using the latest Intel core processor technologies to evolve the elements that Vodafone and McLaren Mercedes require. Each of the products that they use are exactly what we offer to each and every customer that we have, and the technology there is available to anyone.
Contact your account manager and discover how Lenovo can help you win.